It was the time of King Ahab's rule over the Israelites. King Ahab did not believe in God, but served a false god named Baal. God sent the prophet Elijah to the Israelites.
We must not serve these idols. God is the one and only God.
Elijah spent his life sharing God's words with the Israelites.
Go at once to Zarephath, in the region of Sidon, and stay there.
Yes, Lord, I will do as you say.
One day, God told Elijah to go to Zarephath and told him that he would meet a widow.
Let's see. Now which way should I go for Zarephath?
Then he saw a woman gathering sticks. She was a widow. Elijah spoke to the widow at Zarephath.
Would you bring me a little water in a jar so I may have a drink and a piece of bread?
The widow of Zarephath knew at once that Elijah was a man of God. But because she was extremely poor, Elijah's request was burdensome for her.
I don't have any bread, only a handful of flour in a jar and a little olive oil in a jug. I am gathering a few sticks to take home and make a meal for myself and my son. After that, I intend to die.
Elijah was well aware of the widow's circumstance.
I am aware of your situation. But first, make a small loaf of bread for me from what you have and bring it to me. Then the Lord, the God of Israel, will ensure that your jar of flour is not used up and that your jug of oil will not run dry.
The widow of Zarephath went away and did as Elijah had told her. So, during the 3.5 years of famine in Israel, the widow's jar of flour was not used up, and the jug of oil did not run dry. Then, one day, something sad happened to the widow of Zarephath. Her son, who had been healthy, suddenly became ill and died. The widow of Zarephath said to Elijah,
What do you have against me? Did you come to remind me of my sin and kill my son?
The widow of Zarephath burst into tears. Elijah took the son into his arms and laid him down on the bed in the upstairs room. Then he prayed to God.
Lord, why have you brought tragedy even on this widow I am staying with by causing her son to die?
Elijah stretched himself out on the top of the boy 3 times and cried out to the Lord.
Lord, I pray in earnest. Let this boy live again.
Mom, I'm hungry.
The Lord heard Elijah's cry, and the boy's life returned to him, and he lived. The widow of Zarephath took her son in her arms and wept with joy. Then she knelt before Elijah.
Now I know that you are a man of God, and that the word of the Lord from your mouth is the truth.
The widow of Zarephath worshipped God and gave him thanks.